Hey y'all. So me and my good buddy Don, we went on a slot car adventure today. Up the road, we went out west towards Atlanta and hit a couple of small, not small towns. They're actually pretty large towns, but we went to a place that I used to stop in every once in a while. And it's called The Hobby Shop, and it's in Stockbridge, Georgia. And it's an old school mom and pop style hobby shop. They didn't have a whole bunch of slot cars, but he did have some good stuff. So I'm going to show that. But before I do, I'll just show my Brian's uh, auction winner. He had this and he started it at $60. Wasn't a whole bunch of people bidding on it. So I chucked $80 out there because it's worth that. The one I paid in the actual Loves, the set that I bought when it was brand new, I believe I totaled out at like 90 something after tax. So I don't remember what the sticker price was, but so I got it $87 total shipped from Pro Tinker, and it's a brand new set, never been opened. And this one I'm gonna leave it that way, just put it in the closet for a while till whatever, till I become impatient and need another set of Love slot cars or whatever. I have, like I said, I bought this set and I opened it up and I've run it. This is a great track. If somebody was looking for a starter set, these are great because it has like 17 and a half feet of track. The 18-inch high bank curves, which are not sold individually, and these Super 3 cars that are in here, this release of Super 3s is really it's one of my favorite Auto World chassis. Number one, all the NASCAR style stuff they do, they made in Super 3s and they run really good. I do understand that in the past, um, they made some that were not as good. They had mesh issues and stuff on the rear axle. I've seen people talking about that, but the new ones, the ones they currently make in the pit kits, and well, I haven't built a pit kit. My buddy Don did buy one and put one together. I'm sure that was a nightmare, but I do like the Super 3 and the Super 3 F1s. Those are probably the best F1s to run if you're going to run them because you don't have to worry about they're relatively cheap if you're buying them at Hobby Lobby. And so so there's the Love set, which I didn't actually need, but I couldn't let it go for so cheap without chucking out a bid. And then on our way to the hobby shop in Stockbridge, we stopped at a Hobby Lobby in Conyers, which didn't have a whole lot of car selection. They had a bunch of the Corvette, van, and Willys pit kits, quite a few cars, but none that we haven't seen before. They did have a bunch of T-Jets, but again, nothing new that's unseen. But they had this Blues Brothers set with the amp chassis, which I have kind of become a fan of the amp chassis after doing the mod work, and they're great. This would be a good starter set too. A whole lot of track. The only thing, it does not come with the adjustable power supply, and these cars are crazy fast. I'll see how these particular ones run. They're probably going to run better, obviously, than the trucks that they put amp chassis under. And while we were at the hobby shop, I saw the Storm Chasers, or they call them Storm Racers, uh, with the van and something else. Those are also amp chassis. I didn't pay attention to the type of power supply that was in it, but his retail price was $231 on that set, which is crazy. And you know, all Hobby Lobby sets are 108, and so for two amp chassis cars, that's a pretty good deal. Only unique track that's in here is 15-inch radius, of which there are 4 pieces. I think there's 4. What, let me look. 15-inch, no, 12-inch radius, 1/8 curve, 4 pieces, not 15. I thought it was 15-inch radius, which would be pretty good too. 15-inch radius is a nice turn size. So got that one. And then that was at the Conyers Hobby Lobby. And then we got to the Hobby Shop, where you'll notice his prices are written in Sharpie on there. That's because he don't scan them, for one, so he ain't printing out no labels. I said it's old mom and pop shop. He said he's been there since 1989. The last time I was there was about 2006, and I just bought some Testors paint and model brushes, and he has a lot of Balsam models and old train stuff there. Seems to be more RC car stuff there now than before. I don't remember that much being there, but he's never really had a large stock of slot cars. But he had one. This is the new release T-Jet Volkswagen one that I saw on round 2, last year sometime they announced this. And I was hoping to see them at Hobby Lobby, but they just ain't showed up. We've seen the Pontiac, we've seen the F100, we've seen the Datsun car, and this one never showed up there. So I paid a retail of it, $20.99. And like I said, when he checks you out, he's got a manual. His calculator that he's adding this up on, it's been there since 1989 also. So whatever brand it is pretty good. It was like that old aqua blue one with the red and orange buttons on it. Yeah, you don't see everybody using those. And so that was cool to get this Volkswagen non-Baja Bug style. And it's the T-Jet, so Thunderjet Ultra G style, which I think would be cool if it was in extraction, but the extraction ones are all the Baja Bugs. And then he also had one that I hadn't seen, which is the Datsun pickup extraction one. So I picked that one up also. And like I said, I was hoping to see these in Hobby Lobby, but they're just not showing up. The newest ones I see there are the F100s, the Pontiac, and the Datsun car. But they still have tons of those vans, Willys, and Corvette ones in the 2 Hobby Lobbies that we went to. And then one of the other cars that I got, which is one that I look at a lot on eBay, but never pull the trigger on because it seems to be kind of expensive. But the Cale Yarborough Chevelle on a Super 3. Now this might be one of the questionable performing Super 3s. I don't know. It's dated 2021. No, I think that's the time they got it ironed out, actually. But, and again, you see his price, paid a retail premium on that. And then one I hadn't seen before, but I like it, the Bubble Bread, Wonder Bread. One of my uncles used to work for a bread company called Tasty Bread, and he called Wonder Bread Bubble Bread. So, but that one was a little bit expensive, but no more than what I've seen on eBay. So basically I got eBay prices without shipping, and they're pretty cool. And then on the way back, we stopped at a Hobby Lobby in McDonough, and I found this one. I think this is the last BRE car that I did not have, and I got it at Hobby Lobby price. So I was real happy with that. Don picked one up too. I was pretty sure he didn't have that one. Y'all seen in my other Hobby Lobby run, I got the number 85, which is similar to this, but has the red stripes. And so that was a pretty cool little run. We made a good cleanup on that. And a good day out, and we ate at a Mexican restaurant there that was really nice. So any of y'all near any of those stores, the Hobby Lobbies up there, Their stock don't seem to be highly rotatable, but that is the first time I seen the Blues Brothers set there. Plenty of retailers have them online. I think Pro Tinker still has them if you need to buy one. But that's the second Blues Brothers set. The first one, I think they were on extraction chassis. So there we are, and that's all the goodies that we found today. I still got more junk coming from Slot Car Central and a couple eBay things. So I'll give y'all an update on those finds when they show up. Y'all take care.